Hi everybody, Lori Bradley here in St. Louis, Missouri, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And we are, if you're following along, this is day 19 of 31 projects in 31 days. So it's project number 19. And this is a little bit of a variation of a project I did back at the beginning. But I made a fall card. I made some party invitations for a young couple at church who were getting married. We're having a party in November for them. And I made some party invitations, and their colors were pink and green. And so I just used a soft Petal Pink and Lost Lagoon. And so I made the party invitations. I don't have one in front of me to show you, but I will do that for you. I'll show you those at another time. So I added in a little bit of Gray Granite just for some extra color, and then I added this Lost Lagoon cording, and the Lost Lagoon cording and the Riverside Irregular pearls are on the last chance list. You need these. They're both awesome. This cord is so pretty and it's so easy to work with. And I'm just using the Gathering Moments stamp set. I'm not using the bundle today, just the stamp set. And I'm also using the Nested Essentials dies. I partnered that. And I actually already stamped the sentiment, expressing heartfelt gratitude. So that's ready. I'm gonna sit that aside. I have an 8.5 by 5.5 card base, and I had to fold that so that I would remember I dropped my stamp, and so I have to cover that piece. And then I have a 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 piece of Lost Lagoon, and a 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white. I actually started to record this and I stamped it in a way I didn't like. So we started again. So I'm gonna stamp these. I'm gonna use Petal Pink, Gray Granite, and Lost Lagoon ink. And it doesn't matter which side that I go to. I'm gonna start maybe on the side. I'm gonna do a stamp on, stamp off, like Mr. Miyagi, and wax on, wax off. If you're a Karate Kid, or maybe you're not as old as I am, that's okay too. Let's see, let's turn one around like that. All right, and we can always come back in and fill in if we want to. So then I'm gonna start with the leaf, the next size leaf, and that's gonna be Lost Lagoon. And we're just filling in our spaces. No right, no wrong, just filling in. And I know this looks really dark when you first do it. It is going to lighten as it dries, so no need to panic. It'll be okay. Let's see, another one. Maybe here, a little one right there. And then I gotta think while I'm stamping. That's crazy talk, right? Oop, my little edge was a little bit off there. That's okay. We'll just stamp another one right there, so it looks like that was supposed to be there, but that means that I'm gonna put another pink right here also, so that it's filled in. All right, now to fill in the spaces, what I will do is I'm gonna take the Gray Granite with the little ball on the stem, and I'm just gonna fill in any of those white spaces that I don't like. Let's do another one there. I don't want to do too many because that's not my main color, but there we go. All right, it doesn't have to be completely full, and we can make it horizontal because we're gonna put our stamped, we're gonna put it all together. So I might as well go right ahead and do that. There's my other side that it wasn't making me happy. I'm gonna put my white panel. Remember, there's 2 sides to every piece of paper until you glue it down. I glue that one right on there. And then I can decide which way I want my panel to go. I just showed you my sentiment piece and it fell on the floor. All right, so we can go here, or we can make it go this way, or we can make it go this way. I think I'm gonna go this way for this one because this is kind of the opposite of my other one. I'm gonna use the Lost Lagoon soft cording, and I'm gonna just make a a wadded up bow behind, but look how shiny that is. And it's so soft. Like, I don't even know how to describe how soft it is. It's amazing. All right, and we'll just gonna tape it on the back. I'm gonna watch how I angle it too, because so that way it kind of fills in a little bit of this space right here. I don't want it to all be over there. I want it to fill in some of that white space on our card. We're gonna tape that on. We can kind of wiggle it underneath the tape too, just a little bit. It's not exactly where we want it. All right, then we're going to use dimensionals because that cording is a little bit thick. So we're going to put the dimensionals on the back, and then we can place it wherever we decide to put it. Whatever makes us happy, right? All right, so I'm going to put that on, and then we can wiggle around our ribbon. I probably should have put this piece down first, but I didn't. Okay, I'll apply it to the base. Just want to make sure I cover where I dropped the little ball set. All right, so we have that. Then we need to use the Riverside pearls, which I also have handy. And the colors in this are gray, white, and Lost Lagoon. And those Lost Lagoon ones look so pretty. They would actually all look very pretty with this one, but we're gonna put it across. Just a couple of blank spots. And there you have it. We have our fall card, just in a different color scheme. So let me know what you think. Tomorrow's video should be live. So I thank you for watching the recording, and I will see you all for project number 20 tomorrow.